Me, I had to know everything.
Yeah. But you didn't work on the cruiser, because you were just trying to get back home.
I was just coming back.
Because you let down the...
But he had to put me somewhere.
Oh, okay.
You know, I couldn't just roam the decks.
Oh, okay.
And then they had drills. Okay, so you go down there and you have the drills. You go through different procedures and this, that, the other thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I was just an observer, you might say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Bunch of dummies.
So you, the cruiser took you to where? To
Norfolk, Virginia.
Norfolk. Okay.
And that's where I was separated from service.
Mm-hmm. So that you headed back home to...
Back home. Good old Detroit.
Oh, all right. So how long did it take you to get home? I mean, from once you got discharged to back to...
Well, I flew back to Detroit.
Okay.
And naturally, I kept writing because at that time, we had gotten married.
Oh.
About 6 months before I left service.
Okay, this is you discharged September of '56?
Well, we got married in December. December 18th.
Oh. Okay.
At 56.
Okay, you were discharged.
We had gotten married.
Oh. Okay, when were you discharged?
I was discharged September 8th,
okay.
1956.
Oh, okay. All right. Once you got home, what kind of reception did you have? Did they know you were obviously you were coming? And was there?
Oh, they're glad to see me. Sure, they're glad to see me.
Okay. Right. Did you have any adjustments to civilian life? How did that go? Your transition from military?
No adjustments per se.
Okay.
The only problem I had was getting to work.
Oh.
In '56, it was a bad time, if you remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Things were down, tool shops were down, working situation in around Detroit, all the suburbs, all the plants were all slow. And naturally, you know, I tried to get back to work. I had a wife now.
Oh, okay.
You know, got to take care of them.
Right. Right.
We've stayed at my mother and father's house, I don't know, it was about 4 months, 5 months, something of that sort. But I learned very quickly that two families cannot live together.
Okay.
So we had rented a space, shared house with one gal, and I got a job, and finally we got into our own apartment, and we had our first son there, and then actually this was in Detroit, and we had to move because we had 2 kids. So we find that's when we bought our house in Southfield in 1962, something like that. And we've been there since.
After the service, did you stay in touch with other veterans that you friendship made on the Smalley?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. We have a reunion every year.
Oh, still?
This year, the reunion is going to be right here in Detroit area.
Okay.
So I definitely going to be there.
Okay. How many members you still have?
At the reunion, generally about 50, 60.
Well, that's pretty good.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. Yeah.
But last one of the reunions, I'll never forget it. You know, I was walking around there, you know, looking here, looking there, and nobody looked familiar to me until they start putting on their name tags. Then the names started to come back to me, you know.
Okay.
And then it was nice. It was really nice.
That's wonderful. I know you're fairly. What military organizations are you currently a member of?
Veterans of Foreign Wars.
Okay.
Jewish War Veterans. Southfield Veteran Association. I'm involved with the homeless down in Detroit.
Okay.
I'm involved with the government cemetery in Holly, Michigan. I'm on the advisory board out there.
Okay.
AMVETS.
Okay.
I was involved with the state of Michigan Veterans Administration, but I'm not anymore. It was just too much. Too much.
Okay.
And I've kept and with emergency management here in Southfield.
Okay.